Thursday, May the 28th. We're almost out of May and into June already. And summer is upon us, and lots of heat that even viruses won't like. We miss you, love you. We're still working on a plan to return to corporate worship, and it's coming soon. And as soon as we have it, we will most certainly let you know, and we just can't wait to be back together again. This week we've been looking just very briefly at the life of Abraham, and we've just picked just some cameos from his life in Genesis 12, where God said that through Abraham the world would be blessed. And then in Genesis 18, that great text, nothing is too hard for the Lord, when, of course, one of the biggest problems that Abraham and Sarah had was that they didn't have any children. But since Genesis 18, they have had children, and they've had Isaac. And here in Genesis chapter 22 is this extraordinary narrative of Abraham offering up his son Isaac. He's his only son. He's the son through whom blessing would come, and he's now, in fulfillment of a command of God, going to offer him up. And in verse 5, then Abraham said to his young men, "Stay here with the donkey. I and the boy will go over there and worship and come again to you." Well, going over there to worship at that point involved Abraham literally slaughtering his son as a sacrifice. But the text goes on to say that he believed God so much, he believed God's promise so much, that even if Isaac were to have been slain, God would have raised him from the dead again. And that is extraordinary faith. And oh, how I pray that God would fill you and me with that kind of faith, to believe every single word that God has ever spoken to us, and to trust it fully and implicitly. Well, as we go into a weekend, there's a fun Friday episode again for you tomorrow. And we look forward to seeing you on the Lord's Day. I imagine you, I know where many of you sit, and when I'm preaching on a Sunday morning in an empty church, I often imagine families sitting in their pews, and soon, very soon, that'll be the case once again. Well, the Lord bless you and keep you.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, and you want to make sure you get all of our content, not just videos, but podcasts and ministry updates, make sure you download our app. If you think you might have missed a video, click on our YouTube channel. A link should be down below. There you can see all of our videos. And if you want to make sure you don't miss anything in the future, hit subscribe. If you want to be one of the first ones to know when we release a video, hit that little bell icon. And if this video has blessed you, and you can think of someone else that it might help, use that share icon and send it to them. All, of course, for the edification of God's people and the glory of His name. Until next time, God bless.